From the North Florida Fairgrounds, we welcome you to Gene Cox Stadium in Tallahassee, the site for the latest chapter in Tallahassee SC soccer. It's opening night here in Florida's capital city as our Battle Lions host AFC Mobile. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ben Grubbs, here to bring you all the action from tonight's contest. At the start, I want to acknowledge that the voice of Tallahassee soccer, Andrew Jupe, could not be on the call tonight. You can, however, expect him back for our next broadcast and for the remainder of the season. Now let's get you all ready for the season and for the game tonight. TSC is again competing in the League for Clubs. Within this nationwide league, our Battle Lions will be joined in the East Division of the Gulf Coast Conference by Valdosta FC, LAX FC out of Callaway, Florida, PSC Panama City Beach FC, and of course our great rival Pensacola FC. There are two primary goals for TSC this season. First, to capture the 850 Cup from Pensacola, and second, to win the club's first playoff game. While the battle for the 850 Cup will have to wait until June 6th, the first steps towards the goal of a playoff victory begin tonight, as the Battle Lions must finish first or second in the East Division to qualify for the postseason. That brings us to the proceedings tonight. This is the opening game of the season for both Tallahassee and Mobile, and TSC will look to continue their recent dominance of AFC Mobile. Across two fixtures last season, the Battle Lions dominated the Azaleas by an aggregate score of 8-1. As both teams have now gotten to their respective benches, we'll get you some starting lineups. First for the visitors from Mobile, Alabama. In goal will be Dawid Shrabo. He's number 1. Number 20 for Mobile, Batavia Mediatur. Number 21, Salia Carr. Number 5, Ace Miller. Number 13, Attila Shaga. Number 12, James Kwakye. Number 8, Jose Cobaleda. Number 37, Ashnafi Jare. Number 2, Salman Almandil. Number 17, Joshua Jackson. And number 18, Daquan Duhaney. And now for your Battle Lions. In goal, it's number 1, Xander Balog. Also joining him in the lineup, number 4, Jeremy Cope. Number 6, Hayden Fogel. Number 7, Bennett Mitchell. Number 9, Braden Paul. Number 10, Empty Kamaldeen. Number 12, Diego Sanchez. Number 13, Joao Felipe Almeida. Number 20, Tyler Lau. And number 23, Zuri Amechi. Both teams have broken their huddles. Referees getting in position. And it looks like TSC will be starting with the ball first. TSC in their yellow and black striped kits. Mobile in red. Almeida stands at center circle, ready for the referee's whistle, which is now blown, and we are underway here in 2026. The TSC season has begun, and it's a long ball immediately out of play, and Mobile will now get the opportunity to take possession on the far side of the field. Mobile going from right to left, TSC from left to right. It's a long throw in over the head of the center forward Jackson, and TSC will get the ball right back. First touch for Balog, always reassuring for a goalkeeper that your first touch is a calm, secure pass and not a ripped shot at goal. Surveying the field is Cope, bringing it up slowly under no pressure. And it's another long ball towards that left side. We'll see if that's a theme tonight. It's over the top. Trying to bring it under control is Lau. He passes back. It's a cross to the back post. Chaos in the box. Still fighting for it. Still possession, and it looks as though Paul's going to take it near the corner, and it goes out of play for a TSC throw. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick here for TSC, the first of the contest and of the season. Be a good opportunity to get across into the box. Almeida and Fogel standing over it. We'll see which one takes it. Fogel on the left, Almeida on the right. Some hand fighting in the box going on there with Joe Warren. Long ball played over the top. Warren's going to try and keep it in play, but it just goes out, and it'll be a goal kick for Mobile. So good early start here for the Lions. They have taken the game by the scruff of the neck to start here just a couple minutes in. TSC playing a much higher line than Mobile, trying to put them under a little more pressure. It's a long ball forward, contested there. Header won by Bennett Mitchell. Now it's back into the midfield. Good physical play there from Almeida. He brings it forward. Now on it. Oh, and just taken away from Braden Paul right when he was looking to go forward, but TSC's got it back. Little leg left in there. Referee saw nothing to do. And it'll be passed back to the defensive line. Here comes Almeida. He's been very active early, coming deep to get the ball. And now here he is again, surveying. Scanning, he's got a man wide open on the left side. We know they were looking at that earlier, but they choose not to this time. Kope tries to bring it forward and is dispossessed. Mobile now here on the counterattack. Here they go forward. Oh, good defensive recovery there by the Battle Lions. That was Fogel on the recovery. And a foul there called on the Battle Lions, number 12, Diego Sanchez. And now Mobile tries to look to kind of get their foot on the ball, settle things down after the early flurry from TSC and a brief counterattack from Mobile. Now they're going to try and settle into the game, get their foot on the ball, and kind of relax. As that ball is played forward to Jarre, he's still with it, looking to bring it forward, a little step over, still with it, and passes. Oh, miscommunication. Thought he had a man there, but it's intercepted by the Battle Lions. Two-footed challenge by both players going in hard. Referee lets it go, probably because both players were going in simultaneously. Play forward now to Mobile, and it's a shot and saved there. That was Joshua Jackson on the shot, first shot of the game, and it goes to the Azaleas. Balog plays it short. And just a little pass across the field to Zuri. Patient start here for TSC after those long balls. And now here they go again. They're trying the same tactic, just kept in play. Oh, and he gets it back. Excellent play there. Now back to Joe Warren, who loses it, unfortunately, and Mobile will recover the ball. Pass back to the keeper, Trabeau. Now he plays it wide. High pressure here from TSC. So it'll be interesting to watch strategically the higher line from TSC and the relatively more sitting back play of the Azaleas. Cross attempt there from Sanchez. He's claiming a corner, and he will get that call from the referee. Trabeau tried to play it cool there, but it did not fool the side official, and TSC will get their first corner of the game here on this near sideline. Most everybody from Tallahassee is pushing up. Amechi and Mitchell, the only two really not involved in the attack, and even Mitchell is starting to push up now. Official just asking Fogel to bring the ball more into the little quarter circle there. He makes the signal, crosses into the box. And a good punch away there by Trabeau, but he's left himself open. But the shot is scuffed in the end and will go out for a Mobile goal kick. That was number 20, Lau, on the shot. You saw what he was trying to do. The goalkeeper has come out to punch it away, and now it's come to him. Wide open goal. You got to volley it first time. That's what you're really thinking, but unfortunately just couldn't make the contact he was looking for. Scolabeda now playing it back to the defensive line, now back to the goalkeeper, Trabeau. TSC trying to trap him. You see they got three guys down there trying to trap him. Yep, force that long ball, try and win the header. Yep, And that's good there from TSC. That's exactly what you're looking to do in that situation. Ball goes just out of play. But, yeah, you bring those 3 guys in there, give them nowhere to go, force the long ball, then you win it back. You can go right back on the attack. Chaga will take the throw in for the Azaleas. Has the throw in there. That's to Almondale. Little header, playing it forward. Almost some soccer tennis going on there. Mobile recovers possession. That was Quaquier that recovered it. And now they're trying to pass it. Oh, an errant pass. The Battle Lions will look to counter. So there goes Joe Warren. Oh, and he just lost it. And now it's back with Mobile. Back and forth game here all of a sudden. It's almost like basketball. And, the referee calls the foul there on Kamaldeen, and Mobile can kind of settle the game down after a frantic 30 seconds there of play. Chaga plays it wide. That's back with Carr. Now back to Chaga. Pulls it back. Thought he may have had a passing lane there, but he ultimately decided to pull it back. Now they'll try and bring it forward. Referee plays the advantage. Ball played over the top, but no one there for Mobile, and that'll be an easy grab for Balak. He quickly plays it out to Bennett Mitchell. Mitchell back to Amechi. Amechi across the field. Still a little TSC up. Yep, you see there Mitchell coming up on this near side, trying to go for the long ball, but there was really nowhere over the top. The left back had him marked, and so the back line will just hold it just a little longer to see what develops. Yeah, pass it around the back. Try and create some space, maybe a guy, and, you're the center back, you're looking, you don't see anything, pass it to the left back. He's got a different angle, maybe open up some space, and then he can see where the play is moving forward. There goes Amechi again, now here on this near side to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to bring it forward. Oh, just a miscommunication there with Braden Paul, and it will go long. Recovered there by Chaga. He goes back to the keeper, Chabot. Chabot under serious pressure, and he just managed to get it away to his center back, who now passes it wide to Kobaleda. Ooh, good skill there for a moment from Jarre, but just the TSC defender was right there, and he lost it out of play now. TSC will retain possession. Kind of caught in a bind there was Kamaldeen, still fighting for it, and the referee deems that he went a little over the line, and it's called a foul. Mobile will take the free kick. Now Mobile will take their turn to pass it around, see what happens. Long ball over the top, and that would surely have been offside had the ball stayed in play. But nonetheless, it was over Almondale's head, so he had no shot at it anyway. Yep, there goes another long ball over the top as Lau tries to chase it down. Headed out of play there on the far side. He'll play it back in quickly to Joe Warren. Passed back under a little pressure is Kope, and he will go back to Balog. Balog plays now to Amechi. Sanchez making a run down this near side. Amechi, oh, great stretch there by Chaga, but it's recovered by Sanchez, and it goes out of play for a Mobile throw. But good idea there, have those deep runs going long. They don't always necessarily work out, but even then those deep runs force those defenders to sit back a little bit, can open up a little bit more space in the midfield that maybe the Battle Lions can exploit later in the game. Here's a cross, and overcooked by Braden Paul, goes far to the back post. Sanchez back there trying to bring it in as he takes on number 5, Ace Miller. TFC looks to reset. Kope on the ball. Not a lot of movement going on up front. Long ball played in. Oh, and there's a shot, and it's a goal for the Battle Lions. The first goal of 2026 has the Battle Lions on top 1-0. Great score there from number 14, Joe Warren. It was a long ball played over the top towards Braden Paul. He couldn't quite corral it. It was kicked around, fell right to Joe Warren, who arrowed it into the bottom corner, and it's the first goal of the season for the Battle Lions. They take a 1-0 lead. And that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. You know, you play those long balls over the top. They may not work out, but sometimes there'll be a little something just behind the defense. You can open up a little bit more space in the midfield. It's exactly where Warren was to take down the second ball and take the shot and score. Long ball forward there for Mobile as Amechi miscontrols it, but now has it. The TSC Battle Lions have the ball back. Balog in the all-pink keeper kit plays it on the near side to Sanchez, and the ball just goes out of play, and Almondia will play it back in. And I believe he made an errant throw. Yes, the referee has indicated that his back foot came up, so TSC will now get the ball. Mobile playing it back now to the keeper. Little play there on the far side. That's Mediator trying to play with it. And over the top and out of bounds, and it'll be TSC ball. We'll take this moment. We'll have a little look at the Azaleas from AFC Mobile. Their season outlook, they are looking to recover from a difficult 2025 season. Just 1 point last year. That was a 1-1 draw with Pensacola FC Academy. So that's their main goal. You know, try and recover, get a win this year, improve on just the solitary point. And also, they want to take, just like we're really focused on the 850 Cup against Pensacola, they're looking at the 251 Derby against Union 10. That is the Battle of Mobile Bay. Union 10 over there in Daphne, Alabama, just on the other side of the bay. So a big deal is that contest.
Battle Lions goal scored by number 14, Joe Warren.
Announcer signals to the crowd that Joe Warren has scored, and the crowd shows their approval. Throw in here on the near side for Mobile. It's a decent long throw from Chaga. Claims of handball from Tallahassee on Mediator. Referee saw nothing there. And they'll take it back to the defense to reset. Center back there saying just, let's settle it down there, says Carr. And now they'll try and play it over the top. Oh, and and now they're back on the ball. Let's see what they can do with it. That's number 18, Duhaney. He plays it across. No one is there, but at the back post, there's Jarre. What can Jarre do with it? Dancing on the ball, creating a little space, and a good defensive effort there by Diego Sanchez to get rid of the threat and send it out for a throw-in. Throw in there is one. Oh, good interception there by the Battle Lions, and it's cleared well out of danger by Almeida. Miller has to play it out. It is played out, and Miller will take the throw-in for Mobile. Some confusion maybe about where the throw-in was supposed to be taken. The referee just clarifying exactly where that throw-in is supposed to be. Played back to Carr. Plays it across now to Chaga. Chaga now to Almondiel. Intercepted there by Amechi. Touch goes just out of play. Jarre looking for someone to throw the ball to. Eventually settles back on Chaga. Playing very high up is Chabot. Maybe trying to go, and that's an interception there by TSC. If he could have just turned around there, Almeida, the goalkeeper, was well out, but unfortunately, had his when he recovered the ball, had his back to goal. But, man, if he'd been able to turn, the chip was on. The goalkeeper was well out, could easily have been 2-0 had circumstances been slightly different. Mobile still searching for that opening. They've got 3 players up on the back line of Tallahassee. And, yep, there goes the long ball trying to find. That's number 17, Josh Jackson. But Amechi is there. He is all over that. Jackson had no chance. Tried to save it, did Mitchell, but could not. Throw in there. Mobile just lost possession. Good step there by the Tallahassee defense. Long ball played, and it is offside there on Duhaney on the far side. Made a good run, just mistimed it slightly. But even then, didn't really have a lot of runners in the box, so don't know that would have troubled Tallahassee all that much. Amechi now on the ball, back to Balog. Back to Amechi. Now to Mitchell. Mobile just starting to play up a little higher, to be expected after conceding a goal. They need to get back in this. Like we mentioned pregame, you know, they lost 8-1 across 2 games between these two sides last season, so they really don't want to let this turn into a rout like it did last year. There's Mitchell over the top, just brings it back to the goal scorer, Warren. Warren surveying, plays it back into the middle. Kamaldeen plays it wide. Sanchez over there with it. Brings it back. Kope now on it. Kope will play it across to Amechi. And look at how high up Tallahassee is, looking to press that 1-0 advantage, make it 2-0. Mitchell now on the far side. Looks to beat his defender, but just lost control of it at the crucial moment, and it will be a throw-in for Mobile. Mobile lets it out. Smart there by Jarre, just shielded out of play. Mobile coaching staff there, helping out their players get set in position, have someone a little higher up come take the throw so they don't get out of defensive position. It's Almondale there on the throw. Referee indicating that he needs to hurry up a little bit. He plays it upfield, intended for Joshua Jackson. Jarre was the one who wound up getting it, but now TSC, and it's just kind of contested possession. Oh, and here good recovery there. A little bit of a shove afterwards, but all fair according to the referee. Mitchell here taking the throw for Tallahassee. Mechi takes the ball across to Kope. Almeida coming in deep to get the ball, and he does receive it. Got a couple runners up near the front line for Tallahassee. Instead, he plays it wide to Amechi. Just didn't have the look he wanted. Now he plays it long, and it's headed away by Mobile, intended there for Braden Paul. Oh, and that's a good through ball. Joe Warren on the ball now. Plays it again wide. Plays it out to Fogel. Fogel to Sanchez. Sanchez dances on the ball. Plays in the cross. Oh, never seen a knee slide chest trap before. That's quite the skill there by the Mobile center back. And Mobile clears it away. Deep ball played. That's up to Braden Paul. Paul controls it, but he is judged offside by the referee. It'll be a free kick for the Azaleas. Mobile coming to us from the Western Division of the Gulf Coast Conference, Tallahassee in the East Division. Mobile is joined in that division by Gaffa FC, Gaffa out of Jackson, Mississippi. Also over there, Pensacola FC Academy. NOLA Ramparts out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Union 10, as mentioned earlier, out of Daphne, Alabama. And, of course, our opponents here tonight, AFC Mobile. So that's the Western Division. Mobile looking to compete as best they can in that division, while Tallahassee SC, we do battle in the Eastern Division. Ooh, misplay there from Kwakie, and it'll go out of bounds. He throws something off the field in frustration, maybe just caught his foot on something, not quite. It's a small white object, not sure what it is, but he caught his foot on it. It was an oddly played ball. Not surprised that something on the field got in his way. The Battle Lions back in possession. Fogel back to, slightly under pressure there was Kope from Joshua Jackson, but he gets the ball off safely to Almeida. Out of play now, the Azaleas will throw it in. Contested on the far side. And the referee has now called for the foul. Thought he may let it go for a second, but ultimately blew the whistle. Looks to be on Sanchez on the far side. The foul is called on Duhaney, was the recipient of that. Short ball played there to Kobaleda. Oh, under pressure there. Battle Lions get it back. And, looked to play it forward, but there was no one there, unfortunately, but Quaquier for Mobile. So they will retain possession, look to go forward. Much higher, 4 guys up on the back line. Played in field to Quaquier. Plays it across to Kobaleda. Kobaleda looks to play it wide out to Duhaney, but overplays it, and the Battle Lions will take the throw in. Fogel plays it to Cope. And, man, if he could see him, he's got Diego Sanchez here on this far side. Didn't quite see him. Now they see him. He goes up for it. Oh, and apparently an errant elbow there from Sanchez as that was on Chaga. He and Chaga were going for the ball, and apparently the arm was a little bit high for the referee's liking, and it'll be a free kick for Mobile. You got Sanchez here on this near side, Warren up top. And you got Tyler Lau on the other side. That is the Tallahassee attack, and so far it has yielded 1 goal so far for the hosts from Tallahassee. Long ball forward, looking to get to it is Almondale, but instead it goes back to the Tallahassee keeper, Xander Balog. Both teams kind of playing this patient game, having their center backs and goalkeepers, have their time on the ball to survey the field. Not a lot of sustained possession, really in the middle of the field or in the attacking third for either side so far. It's been a lot of long balls over the top, which, they don't have the greatest track record all the time, but Tallahassee's got a goal because of it. Oh, misplayed there slightly by Cope. He's under pressure. Plays it back to his goalkeeper, who slips and clears it away just in the nick of time. And, that was a tough moment there from Tallahassee. There was a bit on a knife edge, but they recovered and got the ball away and waylaid the threat. And right when Tallahassee's on the counterattack, Warren, the goal scorer, judged to have fouled Quaquier there, but seems like Quaquier is not taking it too hard. Asks for Sanchez to give him 10 yards. Good tactical play there from Sanchez. Don't let him take that quick free kick while let your defense get set. Long ball played over that far side. Duhaney bleeding it across. Oh, and Balog grabs it out of the air. Good snag there from Balog, and he plays the long throw here to this near side over to Almeida. Looking to pass it forward, but just errant. But, Tallahassee has recovered. That's Kamaldeen bringing it forward. He plays it over to Lau. Lau tries to keep it in, and it's just too far away for Lau. But a good idea there from Kamaldeen. That was a good through ball, just overcooked it slightly. And now we see here Mobile with the deep throw. And it looks like we're going to have our first water break of the game here, 25 minutes into the contest. As the Tallahassee players return to their bench, they are applauded by their home fans. And, to put on a game like this for the home fans here at Gene Cox Stadium, we need volunteers. TSC is a completely volunteer-run organization and could not create the incredible game day experience without our community. Join our battalion and sign up to volunteer for a game or two this season. Your help would be greatly appreciated. Also want to let you know about summer camp spots. Spots are limited. Registration is almost closed. Tell your friends and family to register for our 2026 Youth Soccer Camp. Don't forget to use your member discount code. And remember, you should become a member of Tallahassee Soccer Club. You get awesome perks like getting discounts on our summer camps. So don't forget to use your member discount code, should you have one, in the email you received when you registered for the 2026 membership. If you haven't registered for that membership, do so now. You get tickets to Tallahassee SC games, and you get a discount for the great summer camps put on by Tallahassee Soccer Club. We'd also like to thank our sponsors here. Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic has lent enough money to be the sponsor on the TSC jerseys, so we thank them for their big financial support there. Also, Grova Creative, Visit Tallahassee, Rumbana and Ricci Immigration Attorneys, Proof Brewing Company, who hosted us for a lovely preseason get-together, Tally Mac Shack, Grova Creative, The Southern Group, Redfield Medical Direction, JRA Architect, Marquee Software Development, Lucky Goat Coffee, Bannerman Landscape, Addition Financial Credit Union, and Lindsay Pearson Realty. Again, thank you to all these great sponsors who contribute to our club and allow us to bring you soccer here in Florida's capital city. We could not put this game on without them, so thank you. Looks like the players going back to take the field. No substitutions thus far. Would like to highlight the players on the bench so far that we could be seeing later for Tallahassee. There's Bruno Puccinelli, Harrison Chapura, Caleb Elistine, Jamal Lyons, Cameron Kennard, Luke Daunt, Danny Malden, and Eric DeCoke. For AFC Mobile, Mateo Rubach, Ryan Smith, Ansh Atri, Braxton Endress, Orion Cole, Salvador Fernandez, and Bienvenu Mediatur. So we may see some of those players later in this contest. Mobile looking to get started quickly, but Tallahassee is wise to it and intercepts it. Lau claiming the throw, goes to him, and the referee disagrees. Duhaney there taking the throw, and and this is something we should let you know about, folks. It's an easy mistake to make. We got the black lines for soccer and the white lines are for football. Duhaney maybe not quite used to the lines just yet. We're playing on the black lines for soccer. The white lines are for the fall when the high schools of Leon County do battle in football later this year. There's Jarre looking to play a crossfield ball, but it's intercepted by Fogel. Fogel plays it forward to Lau. Lau plays the long ball forward, looking there for Braden Paul, but the keeper's, that may have come off his arm. Referee says it's okay, but and Braden Paul, if he can chip it quickly, referee has not signaled for, and it's off the post! How close was that? Absolute chaos there at the back. Good sliding challenge there from Diego Sanchez, and that will go out for a goal kick. But wow, that was exciting. Long ball played forward. Brave move there from Chabot to come out and try and claim it. May have hit his arm. Referee said it did not. And then in the chaos, it came wide out to Paul, and he wisely took a shot at goal and just inches away from going in the goal, right off the post. For all this quiet possession at the back, you can get lulled in that false sense of security, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of action ready to go. So stick with us. It's a lot of possession here at the back, but there's a lot of tension building in this game. It's still just a one-goal game. The teams are probing. Mobile, they've struggled in previous years against Tallahassee as there's a long ball over the top. Good interception there by Bennett Mitchell. Mobile, historically struggled that 8-1 aggregate from last year, but it's still only 1-0 right now, and they've had their opportunities. And so just one slip up at the back like we saw there can turn the game just like that. Throw in forward, cleared away, but not quite. Not intentional there from the Mobile player. Just unfortunately coming together, Kamaldeen trying to play it with his head right as Almondale is looking to kick it. No malice there, so the referee just calls a simple free kick. Amechi standing over it, waiting for the referee's signal. He gives him a thumbs up, and he'll play it across the field to Cope. Surveying slightly. He's got Lau making a run on the far side. Instead switches it over to Mitchell, who's been playing very high up on this right side, trying to create some space there and maybe clear out for Amechi to come forward or allow Sanchez to maybe cut inside. Contested there, played back. Chaga tries to play it, and it is a nice play there from Braden Paul. He played it off the defender, the center back there, Salia Carr, and it will go out for a Tallahassee corner. Almost every battle line has gone forward into the box. The lone exceptions, Mitchell and Amechi staying back. Fogel looking to take the corner kick. So it will be an in-swinger. He plays it in. And it's a goal for the Battle Lions. Excellent cross into the box. The Battle Lions now lead 2-0 off the corner kick. As you see the smoke grenades start to go off. And that's what happens when you put the opposing team under pressure. You saw Tallahassee playing this high line earlier in the game, and it paid off here as they get their second goal. You know, you force that corner kick, and that came from one of those long balls over the top. You secure that. You can force a mistake like that, and now Tallahassee has a 2-0 lead. Diego Sanchez there taking advantage. Excellent stuff there from Sanchez. It's now Mobile really under pressure now at 2-0. You know, we talked about that aggregate score from last year. Now at 2-0 and just, 30, we're in the 33rd minute here. It's going to be a tough uphill road for them to recover, but they've been looking good so far. They've had their moments. So now they look to play it long forward. I think he may have been offside, and yes, the referee has risen his flag there. That was Jare that just strayed. Kope there on the ball, plays it wide to Fogel. Lau had made a run. He's asking for the ball, but good recovery there from Duhaney.
Scored by number 12, Diego Sanchez.
The announcer there, my friend Joe over in the other booth, has announced to the crowd that Sanchez is the goal scorer. The crowd issues their roar of approval from Gene Cox Stadium. Strong play out there by Kamaldeen. Oh, but it was played off Mobile, so it'll be a Battle Line throw. Played in there to Paul. Paul takes a shot. Oh! Good hard contact. If we'd been playing the other football, it would have been 3 points. Unfortunately, it did not make it into the goal. It'll be a Mobile goal kick, but a good strike nonetheless. Tallahassee saying, yes, we've got that 2-0 lead, but we're not letting up. We're going to score more. This game here tonight between Tallahassee and Mobile is, as we mentioned earlier, Mobile in the Western Division, Tallahassee in the East Division. This is an interdivisional matchup in the Gulf Coast Conference. It'll be the only one that Tallahassee will have this season. They will play Mobile again. That game will be in Mobile, Alabama on May 30th. But other than that, all of Tallahassee's games will be in the East Division against PSC, Panama City Beach, Pensacola, LAX, or Valdosta. Meche plays that one out of play. A little miscommunication there. Mobile will look to take advantage. Oh, but there's Mitchell. Now plays it to Warren. Warren looking to play through Braden Paul with the goalkeeper wise to it. Thinks Celia Carr on defense would have had that covered. Played wide there. Ace Miller looks to play it to Duhaney. Duhaney dispossessed there by Warren. Warren plays back to Kope. Kope all the way back to the keeper, Xander Balog. Balog not had too much to do so far tonight. Of course, that could quickly change. Just really had one cross to grab, which he handled expertly. Played out wide to Fogel. Tyler Lau signaling for it long, played instead to Joe Warren. Warren dispossessed there in midfield. It was a good tackle by Kobaleda as Mobile looks to counter. Oh, good play there. Joshua Jackson now with the ball, turns, and Amechi recovers. Now Fogel plays it wide. Excuse me, that was Warren playing it wide to Fogel, who passes it forward to Lau. High kick there from Ace Miller. It'll go out of play for a Battle Lion throw in. Tyler Lau leaves it for Fogel to take. Kope on the ball now. Just taking his time. Now with a 2-0 lead, Tallahassee can be a little bit more selective. This early in the season, goal difference isn't quite the thought that it will be in a couple games. There's no real pressure to increase the score urgently. Of course, Tallahassee, like we said with this fixture, it was when they had a good goal difference. We're able to pad that, so they will want to look to add to that at some point. Can't rest on your laurels with a 2-0 lead just yet. Played forward, Fogel there with a good interception. Ooh, high kick, both Fogel and, yes, and that's a yellow card there for number 12, James Kwakye. He protests his innocence that they were both going for it. Referee saw it differently, and it'll be a free kick for Tallahassee. And we hope Fogel is okay going for it. Looks like he'll be all right. He's already standing up. Tallahassee using this opportunity to send some men forward. Just the two center backs remaining, and even there in the Mobile half, they're at about the 37-yard line if you're looking at the football lines. As Fogel looks to use his left foot to bring this one into the box. Raises his arms, plays it into the box. There was a Tallahassee player that fell down. That was Joe Warren. And instead but none of the Battle Lions could get to it. Attempted control there, but it just came out of play, but it would have been out of play anyway had Mitchell touched it. So all's well that ends well, and the Battle Lions have a throw-in. Kope plays it back to Balog. Balog just holding it for a second. The all-pink keeper kit. Mechi trying to get some movement going there with Joao Felipe Almeida. And Mobile there, that was Almondale, who just had enough of that possession and played it out for a throw. And I don't know if we caught it on the camera, but that was a nice play there by Coach Joel DeCastri, head coach for your Tallahassee Battle Lions. Nice little curved chip shot back to the ball boy, right on point. Coach, if we run out of substitutions and we desperately need someone in a pinch, I think you're the man to go out there. I don't know what the rules are on coaches playing in this league, but I'm sure we could work something out. Fogel now, Lau's making that run. Fogel sees it, plays it to Lau. Lau attempts to chase it down. He and Ace Miller going for it. Lau gets there first, crosses into the back post. Bennett Mitchell is there. Salia Carr got to it first, and Daweed Chrabo in goal was alive to it. He plays it quickly on this near side to Jarre. Jarre takes the ball. Good recovery on defense there by Tallahassee. That was number 13, Almeida. Almeida's been one of those guys. He's been everywhere tonight. You look in defense, you look in offense. He's going up and down the field. He's not, you got Sanchez and Warren. They've got the goals. They've got the headlines so far. But Almeida, one of those unseen workhorses in the game. He's had a great game so far tonight. Ball played long over to Duhaney. Duhaney against Fogel. Duhaney with the step over. Runs right into Kamaldeen. And he's looking, and he just plays it out, and he kicks the ball against the fence in frustration. Good attempt there from Duhaney, but just overran it slightly. And some condolences offered from Jeremy Kope. If you can hear the loud drums, that is the Old Fields Battalion. We're happy to have their support here. We've got about 5 minutes until halftime. Tallahassee with the 2-0 advantage. Goals from Joe Warren and Diego Sanchez. Good play here from Copes. He may scythe through the whole lineup. Instead, plays it forward to Almeida. Almeida with space to run. Looking, surveys. Plays it wide to Bennett Mitchell. Mitchell, he's got 3 men now in the box. Mitchell plays it back to Almeida. Almeida with the cross. Does he have... Oh, the attempted bicycle there, but it's still in play. Chrabo looks to... Oh, what a great effort there. You had the attempted bicycle kick from Sanchez. It was quite remarkable. Braden Paul came down with it. The defender took it away at the last moment. It's out for a corner, but my goodness, would that have been spectacular had he pulled that off. Sanchez, after the attempted bicycle kick, will go over to that far side, the in-swinging corner kick. Tallahassee really seems to like these in-swinging corner kicks, and I believe the math backs them up. I believe statistically they are more likely to lead to a goal. He plays it in. Ooh, almost looking for an Olympico there. It goes back to Almeida, who cracks it. Oh, and it's wide. It was a good arrowed shot. Had plenty of pace behind it, but it was just wide, maybe 2 feet to the right, and that was going to ripple the net past Sherbeau. But it was just wide, hit that Visit Tallahassee sign just behind the goal. Again, we want to thank them for being one of our sponsors this year. Mobile with the ball. Chaga back to Sherbeau. Sherbeau across to Miller. Miller looks. Plays to Carr. Carr under pressure there from Lau. Now Mobile looked. Oh, but he's misplayed it. There goes Braden Paul. Paul surging forward. Takes the shot. And it's a goal for the Battle Lions. 3-0. Braden Paul. It was a mistake in midfield. Misplayed ball. Paul still under plenty of pressure. Had a lot to do. Players all over him. Managed to just take that little touch, create a little space, and rocketed into the top corner past Sherbeau. 3-0 Battle Lions, and we're still in the first half. Another smoke bomb going off from the Old Fields Battalion. This is what you want to see on opening night, a strong statement of intent from the Battle Lions. A little later in the broadcast, we'll talk about, the divisions, setting up the playoffs for later in this year. We want to win that playoff game. And this is a good first step tonight. Mobile, little shell-shocked right now. They're just trying to settle the ball down. It's been tough. They've had limited opportunities going forward, and then they've had been pretty strong in defense. Just some incredible plays from the Battle Lions. Carr now on the ball, settling it back to Sherbeau. Almost hard to see him through the smoke there. Back to Carr. Carr plays it long. He's got Jarre and Almondale on this side, and landed Jarre. Looked to go for it, and instead landed on Bennett Mitchell. And the ball is out for a Battle Line throw.
Scored by number 9, Braden Paul.
Ooh, misplayed there by Calmandile, and now it's back on the ball. Jarre crosses it in the box, but Cope is there to intercept it. Joshua Jackson, the intended target. Battle Lions under pressure, but get it away, and now we'll look to bring it forward. Oh, good recovery there. That by number 12, James Quaquier. Shoulder-to-shoulder challenge there from Almeida, and TSC gets it back. Warren plays it forward. Oh, but it's behind Tyler Lau, and instead Ace Miller will look to bring it forward. He will play Mediator, who looks to play it to Duhaney. Duhaney escapes. Gets away. Joshua Jackson. Oh, he just wasn't ready for it, but Cope was under pressure. Ooh, nearly intercepted there by Mobile. Good play there by Balog to get that one away. Sanchez looking to play it forward and is blocked by Almondale. Throw in here from Bennett Mitchell. Mitchell throws forward. Be intercepted there. Ace Miller goes to the ball, but Braden Paul's got it if he can turn. Oh, a little back heel, but Celia Carr is wise to it. Had Joe Warren going through, had Carr not been wise to that, Joe Warren would have been one-on-one on goal. Could have had his second of the game and the fourth for the Battle Lions. Kept in play there by Jarre. Tackle there by Kamal Deal, judged to be a foul on Almondale. Mobile now with the ball. Oh, and misplayed, absolute miscommunication. Joe Warren, I think it was an odd situation, and I think Joe Warren was caught out, just didn't get the chip. The keeper was well out of goal. He could have had the chip. And with that, and thought the referee may have been signaling for halftime, but no, instead we've got 2 minutes. He was instead signaling for offside there, my mistake. Mechi plays it back to Cope. Cope just stands on it, looking around. No real rush at this point. The Battle Lions maybe just thinking we'll keep it calm and get to halftime, but no. Played forward there for Braden Paul's fighting for it. Ace Miller, and Braden Paul, judged to have fouled Ace Miller. Celia Carr on the Free kick just plays it short to Miller. Miller plays the long ball forward looking for Jackson, but Cope is right there. You know, they've been looking to get that long ball forward to Jackson, but Cope and Amechi have been there every step of the way as it's Duhaney takes the ball, plays it back to Miller. Miller to Carr. Carr across the field now to Chaga. Chaga looking, back to Carr. Carr plays the long ball over the top. This time he's looking for Mediator, but Bennett Mitchell is there. Will he shield it? He's going to look to shield. Ooh, that's a push there from Mediator. Referee saw it and immediately called the foul. We're just getting, and there goes the referee. And that is the first half. Great half for our Battle Lions. We are up 3-0 on AFC Mobile. First goal came from Joe Warren, the second from Diego Sanchez, and the third from Braden Paul. So a great first half for your Battle Lions. We've got a 3-0 lead. And, you know, it was a game that, you know, it's 3-0, but it wasn't necessarily dominant. TSC was definitely the better team in that first half, but it wasn't like they had 100% of the possession in the opponent's half. There was a lot of, you know, sitting back in defense by both teams, really, just kind of feeling each other out, trying to look for the slight openings on the other side. But, you know, with that same strategy, it can often come down to individual skill. And whenever there were opportunities to come through, the TSC quality really showed through. You know, you just had those guys like Braden Paul who could take advantage of a slight opportunity and just shield off a couple guys and get off a rocket shot. Chaos in the box. You know, Mobile not yet with a corner. They haven't really been able to connect on the long balls like Tallahassee has. They haven't been pressing as high like Tallahassee has. So, you know, those were the cases where Tallahassee was able to create those chances. So before we go to halftime, again, want to urge you to volunteer with TSC. You know, it takes a lot to put on this game every single time. And so it would really help if we could have people, you know, working concessions, taking tickets. So if you love this club, we would love it if you would come volunteer and help us out on game day. Also want to plug our summer camps, our TSC summer camps. We urge you to get involved with those for the young people in our community. And also, if you're a member, not only do you get to directly support your club, you get a discount for the summer camps. So we want to urge you to do that as well. And again, we want to thank our sponsors. We got Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, Visit Tallahassee, Rambana and Ricci Immigration Attorneys, Proof Brewing Company, Tally Mac Shack, Grova Creative, The Southern Group, Redfield Medical Direction, JRA Architect, Marquee Software Development, Lucky Goat Coffee, Bannerman Landscape, Addition Financial Credit Union, and Lindsay Pearson Realty. Again, our halftime score, the Battle Lions lead it 3-0. We'll see you in the second half. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the second half here at Gene Cox Stadium, the North Florida Fairgrounds in Tallahassee. Your Battle Lions lead AFC Mobile 3-0. Goals coming first from Joe Warren, then from Diego Sanchez, and the third and most recent, and hopefully not final goal of the evening, came from Braden Paul. Like we said, coming out of the first half, both teams were kind of content to play it out of the back. They're looking to play those balls long over the top, but you just saw Tallahassee was just so much more effective. They had that final quality, that attacking hunger in the final third that Mobile couldn't just quite conjure. They had their opportunities, but they just were not as ruthless as the Battle Lions. That first goal came from a long ball played over the top. Didn't win the first ball, but who was there to win the second ball and get the goal? That was Joe Warren, right on cue. So that high pressure and intensity in the final third came through right off the bat from Tallahassee. Then high pressure on one of the defensive players forced the corner, and from that corner kick came the second goal, Diego Sanchez. You're seeing a recurring theme, Tallahassee putting Mobile under pressure, and that pressure is what led to the goals. And then, of course, the third one, a misplayed ball from Mobile, capitalized on by Braden Paul, shouldered off a couple defenders, and found the top right corner. Mobile was sitting back a little bit too much, probably trying to retain that defensive shape against an opponent who defeated them 8-1 across 2 games last year, probably looking to bunker and play a little bit more on the counter. But, in those crucial moments, Tallahassee was able to isolate defensive players, get enough guys forward, and they had the ruthlessness in the final third to press home their advantage. The Battle Lions started the first half of the ball, so Mobile will take the ball here for the second half. They are in the red, possibly kind of more magenta kits, going from right to left now. Tallahassee in the gold and black, heading right to left. Waiting on the referee's whistle now. He's checking the watch. Waiting. And there's the whistle, and it's an immediately long ball forward. We've seen this strategy has become a little bit more popular in soccer now, playing that long ball forward, but Fogel, wise to it, doesn't let go out of play. The goal there is to play it deep and force a deep throw in, which now it has caused. But now you see Mobile, they were playing a little bit more off the ball, but now they're ramping up the intensity to start the second half. They know they've got to get back in this game down 3-0. And the ball is played forward, intercepted there by Amechi. That was number 17, Joshua Jackson, looking to make the ball, make the run forward and get the ball. Mobile, Ace Miller on the ball. Plays it forward, intercepted there on the far side of the field by Bennett Mitchell. Played forward, out of bounds. That was towards Joe Warren. It'll be a Battle Line throw. Mitchell will come forward to take it again. The initial strategy there for Mobile didn't yield a goal immediately, but maybe this initial pressure could turn the tide. 3-0, pretty solid lead for Tallahassee, but one goal, if it comes early enough in the first half, or in the second half, could cost some nerves from Tallahassee. As now they're fighting for the ball, looking to play it forward. Fighting for it is Braden Paul, trying to get goal number 2. Ooh, and the referee says all's fair. Still battling for it, goes out of bounds for a Mobile throw. Good fighting there between Braden Paul. Little physical contest down there, but the referee said nothing to worry about, play on. And now it'll be a throw-in for the Azaleas. Here on this near side, that's played into number 7, Mateo Rubach. He is into the game, a halftime substitution, and that ball just went out of play. Didn't get an official signal who he came in for, but he is in the game nonetheless. And that's a foul there. And, things are getting a little testy there. Referee may just want to get involved. Joe Warren has some words to say there. That's number 23, Bienvenu Mediator, into the game for the first time. Referee just standing back, letting things play out. We'll see if there's a card here for Mediator. Also into the game, number 15, Salvador Fernandez. Referee signaling some players he wants to have a word with. Referee just saying, calm it down, calm it down. Having words there, that's with number 8, Jose Cobaleda. There's only been one caution so far in this game. That was on number 12 for AFC Mobile, James Quaquier. He was not involved in that incident, so no risk there of a second yellow, and no yellow cards issued thus far in the second half. That's Jarre. He's just surrounded by battle line defenders. Good recovery there, and played out by Duhaney. He was looking to get it under control, but just couldn't get his feet sorted, and it's out for a battle line throw. Played back to Amechi. Amechi back to Balog, his first touch of the second half. Had a pretty quiet game, as we mentioned earlier. Just the one cross he had to grab out of the air, not a single shot yet for the Azaleas. Little 1-2 there involving Cope. Turned there by Warren, and it's back to Kamaldeen, but recovered by Mobile. Through ball, he's got to be offside, is Jarre, and the referee on this near sideline raises the flag. Quickly played by Amechi to Kamaldeen. Kamaldeen plays a long ball over here to Tyler Lau. Excellent control there by Lau to take that out of the air. Physical contest there. Ooh, some shirt pulling there between Warren and Mediator. That's Bienvenu Mediator. They're the brothers, Batavia and Bienvenu. That was Bienvenu there, who was involved in the altercation with Warren. Fernandez now to take the free kick, and he will play it back to Miller. The more high pressure here from Tallahassee. And that's what that high pressure can do, just simple passing it around the back, but you put enough guys forward, don't give them the lanes, and it'll force a throw-in in your attacking third. Now it's played to Kamaldeen. Back to Amechi. Amechi goes all the way back to Xander Balog. Doesn't appear there were any substitutions for the Battle Lions, as we had several for Mobile at the half. Long ball played for. Oh, and that's a good flick on. Sanchez was right there. Oh, but judged to have been offside was Braden Paul on the initial header. Ace Miller stands over it. Mobile with 4 players on the TSC back line. The Battle Line's playing a very high line, not giving Mobile the space to try and build something at the front. Ball played long there. That's Jackson. And the ball goes, or Duhaney, excuse me. Ball goes out of play for a Mobile corner. Jarre standing over it. Duhaney close by if they want to play it short. Mitchell just reminded that he has to give 10 yards. Referee is now satisfied. We'll have the corner. Jarre raises his hand in the air. 4 Azaleas in the box. A 5th just outside the semicircle. Ball's played in. Cross to the back post. And it is headed away there. Or, excuse me, headed by a Mobile player. I believe that was Ace Miller. But the header, he was a little bit too far of the back post. I think even if he got his head on it, that wouldn't have troubled Balog too much. But even then, it was the cross from Jarre slightly long. And he could only send it out for a goal kick. High pressure here, and it's, an excellent save from Balog. That was a good play there from Almondale to put TSC under pressure. That is what Mobile needs to do. They need to put the Battle Lions under pressure if they want to get back in this game. But then again, we see here in the crucial moments, the Battle Lions are battle-tested and ready to go. Balog, quiet night, but when he was required, an excellent save. Had to reach behind him to make that play. Absolutely outstanding save there from the Battle Lions, number 1. Fernandez here throws it long. Header away. And just a quick stretch there by Fogel after stretching to make that header. Fernandez looking for someone to throw it to. Plays it forward to Almondale, who just had that shot that was saved. Ball played long over to the far side. Ball played into the box. There's Almondale again. Turns, excellent flick, but Cope is there to clear it away. And now TSC through on goal. He's got no one. Braden Paul goes forward. Keeper comes out. He plays it, and it's a goal for the Battle Lions. A long ball over the top finds Braden Paul, who shielded off the defender, ran 35 yards towards the goal, and put it into the net past the keeper. 4-0, the Battle Lions lead, and the rout may officially be on just 53 minutes into the contest. And, you see that long ball. It looks so easy. Oh, you play the long ball over the top. He runs through on goal one-on-one. No, there's a lot of pressure because he had a defender that he had to shield while still maintaining control of the ball. And, again, he picked up that ball at about the 45-yard line if you look at the football lines and took it to maybe about, he took that at least 30-something yards, shielding off a defender, maintaining control, and then getting it around the keeper. Excellent skill there from Braden Paul. Mobile again going with the strategy of playing it out for the deep throw and to put TSC under pressure, but it does not work. As TSC gets the ball and plays it out, there's Braden Paul. Fernandez now with it. And he was looking up top for Jare, but good job by Amechi to cause enough of a distraction that Jare couldn't quite get his foot on it, and it'll be back with the Battle Lions. Now looking over the top, Sanchez running after it. Chabot, picks it up, though. He's very alert to it. Excellent goalkeeping there. Some sweeper keeper action from the Azaleas. There goes Duhaney looking to play. Jare, excellent interception by Amechi. Pinball going on. There's Duhaney. He's taking it around. Kopay missed it. Duhaney taking it in. He's got, and it's in for a Mobile goal. That was number 2, Salman Almondeel, who had the shot earlier that was saved by Balog. But this time, the little pinball going on over there. Duhaney capitalized, patiently waited. As hopefully Balog is okay. He took a shot in the middle of that play. He's just taking his time getting back up. And it looks like he'll be okay. Amechi Zuri offers him a hand up. But, good response there from the Azaleas to get back in this one. Could easily have been very demoralizing. You have that golden opportunity there for Almondeel, an excellent save. Then you immediately go down 4-0, but then great recovery, and now they're back on the ball again as they try and salvage at least maybe a point from this game. Again, a point was all they got during a difficult 2025 season, so anything they can get out of this game, they would probably take. There's the goal scorer again on it. Takes it solo. 2 TSC defenders on him. Plays it back there to Mediator, Bienvenue Mediator. Again, the brothers are out there. It's out for an Azalea throw. They're on the far side. It's Jare. Looking. He's got Duhaney near him. And Kwake as well. Now he'll lay it off Kwake on the ball now. Plays it back to Fernandez. Fernandez looks wide. He's got Mediator. Mediator defended well by Lau. We'll see what the referee signals. It's a goal kick off Bienvenue. So 4-1 here in the 56th minute. And with that, we'll bring you some other scores from the Gulf Coast Conference. This is the opening game for both the Battle Lions and for the Azaleas. As under pressure is Balog. He got stepped on there. He's just recovering. Kopay is under pressure. Plays it away excellently to Almeida. Almeida playing it across. Now bring it forward is Kamal Dean. Plays it wide. Let's see if Mitchell, what he can do. He just settles the ball. Plays it back to Kamal Dean. Kamal Dean looks. Turns, finds Fogel on the far side. He's got Lau with him. Plays it into the middle. That's Sanchez, who just loses control of the ball. And Mobile recovers. Plays it forward, and there's Duhaney. He's got space to run. Can Zuri? Zuri just gets there. Excellent stop. Good header away. Jare gets a foot on it. Looks to bring it forward. And a good step there from Bennett Mitchell. Warren with the ball now turns, plays a through ball to Diego Sanchez. He's got Fernandez. Sanchez plays through. He's got 2 at the back post. And Almeida, just miscontrolled it at the crucial moment. That will go out, though, for a corner for the Battle Lions. It was a good interception there by the Mobile defender. And now Tallahassee with a chance. You know, you go up 4-0, you're thinking, you know, I said it, the route may be on, but no, Mobile responded. They're not done with this contest yet. But now Tallahassee a chance to restore that 4-goal advantage. It's a short corner here for the Battle Lions. Cross into the box from Almeida. Back post, header across. Referee says it stayed in. Miller heads it away, then clears it again. And bringing it forward now is Rubach. And he is judged to have fouled one of the Battle Lions. Referee just holding up play. We have a substitution now for the Battle Lions. Coming into the game, number 17, Cameron Kennard. Getting some fresh legs on here for Tallahassee. Coming out of the game for the Battle Lions, number 20, Tyler Lau. He's been a constant threat on the left side of this Battle Line attack. Mobile will be happy to see him off the field, but if Cameron Kennard can be just as threatening, it may not make much difference. Long ball attempted towards Warren, and it goes out for a goal kick. So now we'll bring you some of those scores from across the Gulf Coast Conference. Again, this is the opening game for both Mobile and Tallahassee, but it is not the opening game of the season. The opening round in the West Division between GAFA and NOLA Ramparts ended in a 5-0 victory for GAFA. Again, GAFA out of Jackson, Mississippi. A 2-0 victory for Pensacola FC Academy against Valdosta FC. That a cross-divisional game. Panama City Beach and Pensacola were scheduled to play, but the game was postponed, so no contest there. NOLA and GAFA played again after the 5-0, and as we're back in the action here, Almeida plays the ball. Now forward, here come the Battle Lions. It's played wide. Kennard just in the game, his first touch, plays it back, and we've got a shot from Almeida. Oh, good save by Schrobo, excuse me. Just settling on the ball. And again, NOLA Ramparts and GAFA playing again. GAFA winning again, this time only 2-1, so a better showing there from the Ramparts. And then earlier today, a 0-0 draw between Valdosta and Panama City Beach. This is the only other game going on in the Gulf Coast Conference tonight. That Valdosta-Panama City game was earlier. Tallahassee-Mobile, the only other game this Saturday. And we'll give you an update on the early standings later on in the broadcast. Played wide to Zuri. Mobile, they've got a lot more guys higher up. If they want to get a point or maybe even more, that'd be a tough ask to get 4 more goals at this stage, but the Azaleas can hope. Foul called there. That was on Guake, who is on a yellow, but that was a common foul. No need to reach into the pocket for that, as the Azaleas are looking to make a sub. That's number 6, Braxton Endress, who is looking to come into the game. And Endress enters as the Battle Lions get ready for this free kick. Coming out of the game is number 8, Jose Cobaleda. And a little Almeida has drifted into the back. We've seen, as we talked about earlier, he likes to drift back and get the ball deep. Braden Paul, the 2-time goal scorer. Oh, possession has been lost, but good recovery there by Zuri. Long ball forward there from Cope. Miller on the interception. Good header forward by Joe Warren, and Bennett Mitchell has got the ball. He's got Kennard and Sanchez in the box. Cross in, and it's missed. Kennard has got it. Oh, almost just got it stuck under his feet, and Mediator took it away from him. Kennard and Mediator contest it, and it goes out for a Mobile throw. Long throw in here. Good interception there, coming down hard as Kamal Dean. He really got up in the air for that, and good recovery to clear it away. That's keeping your head in the game. Jare plays it back. Mediator plays it long. Almendil going for it, has it now. Almondale cuts inside, just taken away by Cope. Oh, but Duhaney is there, tried to get to it, but just missed it. And Tallahassee will be back on the ball. Ooh, a little nutmeg there of Mediator. Kennard now on the ball, and he is fouled. And the referee has a yellow card there. That is the second of tonight's game, the first for Mediator. So two yellow cards have been issued here tonight. The first to James Quaquier, and the second just now to Bienvenu Mediator. Again, 2 yellow cards tonight, both for Mobile, none for Tallahassee thus far in the contest. Fogel here, plays it back to Cope. Cope plays it forward to Almeida. Almeida under pressure, finds Kamaldeen, and here they go Mobile. They're going forward again. Duhaney plays Jarre, but Zuri is there to cover it. Oh, almost a good Zuri. You see what he was trying to do there? Play it out, but oh, no, it worked. He did play it out. It is a goal kick for the Battle Lions. And you can kind of just catch it in the bottom right of your screen. Love to see the flags out here for all the different symbols that the fans like to have represented, and they're letting the kids wave the flags. It's a fun family atmosphere. We encourage you to come out to our games, but of course when you come to our games, keep our broadcast on and listen to us in the crowd. It's only a slight delay, but your support and participation is much appreciated by both our live fans. That was a muscular challenge there. Referee saw nothing untoward. It'll be a goal kick for Mobile. Pass from Chabot to Miller. Miller playing it long to Jarre, but a little too long, and Missouri will take that one. Looks to go back to the keeper, Balog. Balog a little off balance, plays it forward to Kamaldeen. It's physical play. Zuri on the ball now. And it's one there. Look at how, and there they go. There goes Mobile. Bring it forward. Attempts a side-footed effort, and he was just offside, was Duhaney. Duhaney been one of the big threats for Mobile on that goal they scored earlier. He was the one who dribbled it forward and had the assist. And you see there coming through on goal, he was offside, but that was a threatening run forward and just misplayed it at the crucial moment. But had it been in the goal, it would not have counted. Cope moving the ball up to take it where the offside offense occurred. Ooh, and good pressure there from the goal scorer, Almondale, as it's still in play. Mobile looking to capitalize. Mediator takes the shot from range, and the Battle Lions will be happy to see that one go wide. But again, another opportunity from Mobile. They were down 4-0. It's still 4-1. Tallahassee with still a comfortable lead, but Mobile is not going away. They're still putting the Battle Lions under pressure. And, we've got, easily another 25, 30 minutes left in this contest, depending how much stoppage time we get. There's plenty of time for Mobile to strike and get more goals and maybe get a point from this game. But again, there's still time for the Battle Lions to get more goals and put this game away. And they'll really want to do that. You want to get that goal differential going early in the season if possible. It's first game, so it's not something you're really thinking about at this stage, but it could come in handy later. Warren plays the ball forward to Paul, but it's a little too far wide for him. Miller the first to it, plays it back to Chabot. Chabot plays it for Mediator. Ooh, and a good recovery there by Kamaldeen. So we talked about it earlier. We gave you some of the scores. So it's just week 1, so there's not a whole lot you can tell from the division tables, but we'll give them to you nonetheless. Over in the Western Division, Valdosta and Panama City Beach are the only 2 sides that have competed so far. They each have 1 point, but Panama City Beach has the lead based on their goal difference. They have a 0 goal differential. Valdosta has -2. As there goes Jarre through. Oh, good recovery from Balog. Jarre still got it, tries to play it in, but only finds the side netting. And again, Mobile, they're not giving up. They're still trying to get forward. and get some goals and get back in this game. Credit to the Azaleas. Easily could have folded down 4-0, but they are continuing to fight. You know, they're kind of running out of time. They may not get a point tonight, but this is a good fight. They can use this going forward in the season. Played forward there for Sanchez, but he was surrounded by 2 Mobile players. And we have an injured Battle Lion. I believe that might be Almeida. Thought I saw 13 on the back of that jersey. Certainly hope he's okay. Looks like a cramp. And I believe the referee may be calling for a drinks break at this stage. It's about that time anyway. That's what he's signaling for. It will be a water break. Certainly hope the injured Battle Lion is okay. Just getting stretched out there by Mitchell. So again, we'll take this opportunity to let you know, we just gave you the standings. Excuse me, those are in the Eastern Division. I believe I said the Western Division earlier. Panama City Beach has the early lead, but, Tallahassee with this dominant display so far, they're up 4-1. They would, with this win, go to the top of the Eastern Division, and that's where you want to be. You want to be in those top 2 spots to advance to the playoffs. So right now, with looking at the live table, Panama City Beach was in the lead before the start of this game with 1 point, but if results hold here, Tallahassee would take the lead in the Eastern Division. Now over in the West, GAFA has 2 wins, so they're up with 6 points. They're top of the West, followed by Pensacola Academy with 3 points, and NOLA Ramparts in third with no points. Union 10 and Mobile had not played going into today, so they have not recorded yet. Meanwhile, in the Eastern Division again, Pensacola was supposed to have played, but their game with Panama City Beach was postponed, so they do not yet have any opportunity for points on the board, and neither does LAX FC. Again, LAX out of Callaway, Florida, over near Panama City Beach. Again, we want to encourage people to, not just attend our games, not just watch them here on YouTube, but also to volunteer and help out with the game day experience and create a great experience for everyone involved to enjoy Tallahassee soccer. And also want to remind you to become a member of Battle Lions. Not only do you get to support the team you love, get tickets for all of our home games, but you also get a discount on those excellent youth summer camps. And even if you're not a member, you can still participate in the summer camps, but like I said, you don't get that sweet, sweet discount. Looks like the players coming back onto the field. 2 substitutions getting ready here for the Battle Lions. Looks like number 18, Luke Daunt, number 19, Danny Malden, will be coming into the contest. And now we've resumed. Ace Miller on the ball. Plays it to Fernandez. Throw in now for the Battle Lions. Really an excellent performance here from the Battle Lions. They've had both teams have had their opportunities, but Tallahassee has not only had more opportunities, but they've had the better of those opportunities. As now we see Daunt coming in. He's getting a rousing ovation from the crowd. And now coming in is Malden. Almeida, the player coming off, and Sanchez, the other Battle Lion, departing the game. Excellent play. Almeida's, we mentioned earlier, just up and down the field, just a real workhorse in midfield. And Sanchez all over the place, had a goal, and my goodness, if he connected on his bicycle kick, would have had the goal of the season in Game 1. It's a cross, claiming handball. Referee, neither the head official nor the sideline official gave anything, so we play on. Mitchell contesting, crosses it in, and it's off the upright. Don't see that every day. New experience for us. And we talk about, Mobile having some more opportunities here in this second half. But that's also partly, TSC, they did their hard work in the first half. They got those 3 goals, then got that 4th goal, so they can afford to kind of sit back a little bit. You've got a long season ahead of you. You can kind of, and this is a game where, you've kind of got it won mostly. Again, it's not over by any stretch. We've still got 20, 25 minutes left, but at a 4-0 lead, you can start to, rest a little bit. You don't want to go full bore going at it in a contest like this necessarily for 90 minutes. So don't be alarmed that Mobile's Battle Line fans, that Mobile's starting to press forward a little bit more. That's just kind of a natural thing when a team takes a big lead. So it's still been a dominating performance in the Battle Lions, and the scoreline suggests that very thing. Long ball played forward, contested in the midfield. Mediator playing it forward for the goal scorer, Almondil. Still fighting for it. Fogel clears it forward. Kamaldeen still fighting for it. Bodies flying everywhere right now. Zuri cleans up the mess, and now we can bring it forward. Ball is played for, just intercepted by number 13, Attila Shaga. Otherwise, Braden Paul may have been in for the hat trick. Throw forward to Paul. Paul flicks it on to himself, running onto it. And Fernandez, he's just going to get there ahead of Fernandez. If he can cross it in, he's got players in the box. But he just couldn't curl it enough. And Chabot was right there and alert to it. The snag. Now Mobile looking to bring it forward. Driving forward. That's Duhaney. We've seen him cause a lot of trouble, but now Mobile's still with it. There's the goal scorer. Making moves. And it's switched over to Mediator here on this far side, and it's just going to go out of bounds, and the Battle Lions will retain possession. Throw in forward, intercepted by Mediator. How to play again. This time, Mobile will get the throw in. Fernandez coming forward to take it. Cleared out of bounds. No, don't hit the little kids waving the flags. Don't worry, everyone is safe. Throw in forward into the box. Almondil takes it. It's played back. That's Shaga looking to play it forward. Now Shaga back on it. Quaquier on the ball now. Quaquier plays it forward, looking for Almondil. He offers a shove. The referee is not there, and now he calls it. I was going to say, and a good show of the Fogel and Almondil kind of sharing a little moment together afterwards. That was a good challenge, don't you think? Yeah, nice and physical. Well, we like a good contest out here. Paul fights for it, and eventually it is taken. Tugged back there. Thought the referee might call that. Daunt was pulled backwards, but referee didn't see anything out of order with that. Zuri now on the ball. Long ball forward. And there's Braden Paul. And it's just overplayed. Fernandez will recover. Play back to Chabot. Fernandez now with it. Mediator looking to pull forward. Good move. But there, the Battle Lions are right there. It's Joe Warren. Not only a goal scorer, he's getting in doing the defensive work as well. Physical challenge there, and that'll be a free kick there for the Battle Lions. Daunt, the player that was taken out. Coming up next for these teams, AFC Mobile will return home on May 23rd for their first game against NOLA Ramparts FC. And Tallahassee will travel on May 27th to Panama City Beach, their first away contest of the season. And then on May 30th, they'll complete the road trip by going to Mobile before returning home on June 3rd to play Panama City Beach FC, their next home game, and our next broadcast. Put it on your calendar, June 3rd. It's a Wednesday. Another substitution here for the Battle Lions. Coming in is Harrison Chapura, number 8. Coach Joel encouraging the fans, to applaud the departing Battle Lion and to applaud Chapura coming into the game.
Battle line substitution now in the game, number 8, Harrison Chapura, in for number 9, Braden Paul.
Braden Paul out of the game. Will be denied the hat trick by Coach Joel. Little cruel there from Coach, but when you got a game, it's maybe 10-15 minutes left. You're up by 3 goals. You don't want a player like Braden Paul getting injured or getting legs tired, especially with a tough season ahead, just game 1. And it's a corner here for the Battle Lions. See if they can get goal number 5. Ball is played into the box. Good header. Oh, an excellent save by Schrabeau. That was the substitute, Danny Malden, who had the header. He was smart. He headed it down, and Schrabeau has gone down. Hope he's okay. Made an excellent save. And he's back up. Everything appears to be okay. It'll be another corner for the Battle Lions. See if they can't find Malden again. Maybe this time it'll ripple the back of the net. Ball is played in, and the header is just over the bar. I believe that was the other substitute, Luke Daunt. Got his head on that, but just couldn't get over it, and the ball went over the crossbar and out for a goal kick, which the Azaleas have now taken. Still some good pressure. That's what you get when you bring the substitutes into the game. Probably what Coach Joel was thinking. Mobile's just started to kind of get themselves back into the game. Tallahassee's got some tired legs. Let's bring in some fresh legs, some hungry legs out there to put the Azaleas back under pressure, kind of reassert Tallahassee's position back in the game. Again, it's been a dominating performance from the Battle Lions if you look at the scoreboard. But as the game goes on, you got a big lead. You can start to rest a little bit, get those fresh guys on there. They're going to want to prove themselves in a game like this, and will put Mobile back under more pressure and make it harder for them to score. Surrey there. Big fight. That was a football tackle. Sir, that is save that for the fall. Yeah. We don't see that kind of action on this field for a few more months. Long ball played forward by Cope. Fighting for it is Malden. Still fighting for it, and yes, that referee will call a foul for that, and he's got the yellow card out there for Malden. Game just getting a little physical in these late stages. Maybe some residual frustration boiling over for the players that have been in the game a while, and like we said, a little urge to prove yourself. Coach, I should be in the starting lineup from the guys who started the game on the bench. Fernandez plays it wide. Out to Rubaksh. Ball goes out of play. Mediator will look to play it in. Instead, it will be Fernandez on the throw. Referee telling him to back up a few yards. I imagine the football lines on this field are a little helpful for the referees in determining where the throw-in should be taken. Header forward. Contested for by Chapura. He's still got it. Still going forward. Oh, excellent. And Kennard. Oh, if he just managed to control it. I think he got caught in two minds. Do I bring it down and play it forward, or do I cross it for my teammate? And unfortunately, he did neither, and it went straight to the Mobile goalkeeper. Jarre signaling he wants the ball played long, but now Fernandez will indulge him. I think he may have just drifted off sides. And yes, the referee has indicated that there were two, maybe three Mobile players that could have been offsides on that one. They were calling for that pass earlier as Joe Warren goes down. Maybe he's got a bit of cramp. And another substitution here for the Azaleas coming in, number 9, Ansh Atri. And a couple more subs as well for the Battle Lions coming in. It looks like is number 3, Bruno Puccinelli, and number 16, Jamal Lyons. Warren just getting stretched out there. Coming out for Mobile is Kwake. He's on a yellow card, and this game's just started to get a little bit more physical. Coach maybe taking him out as a precaution against that. Now we've got almost a second water break here. A lot of Mobile players coming to the sideline. Still not sure exactly who our Battle Lions substitutes are replacing. Looks like Zuri will be coming out. And Warren as well after that bit of cramp. Good smart subs. Both make good sense. You know, Zuri's been out there. He's been battling. Probably going to be tired. You got a long season ahead. Give another guy a chance to prove himself. Especially, you know, we're creeping in 84th minute now. Going to be difficult to overturn a 3-goal advantage at this point for Mobile. So Cope and Lyons now the center back. Or, yes, Cope and Lyons the center backs now for the Battle Lions. Miller plays the ball forward. Cope there with the header. And now Mobile on the attack, and they've got numbers if they can find it. And that's played forward, but good recovery there. And Balog will play it long and forward. Good turn there from Kennard. Fighting with it. And a good turn there by Rubaksh. He's going to look to play it forward. Kennard there with the interception, but it still goes. Now Jarre looks to bring it forward. Duhaney and Jarre have been the two from Mobile that have caused our Battle Lions trouble. Fernandez plays it long to Mediator, but an errant pass that Fogel intercepts. Mediator dribbling with it, Fogel defending. And good, solid defending there from Fogel. That is excellent. You've got a player trying his fancy footwork on. You just stand your ground, get some support for your teammate, and you'll get it done. He's still fighting for it. Good defensive play there by Fogel. Don't let him get past you. Make him get away from you. That's what Mobile had to do. They were getting by Fogel on that one. And there's Lyons there. Has the smart play. Clears it out. Be a corner kick. Or no, it's being pulled back for a free kick, excuse me. And pretty interesting here, Mobile has sent literally every outfield player forward. We've got, if it is played out, Harrison Shapura is all alone at midfield. You can't even see him on our camera. But there are no Mobile. The closest Mobile player to him is the goalkeeper, Schrabeau, who's also in the center circle. So if this gets played out quickly, Tallahassee could be in. So we have Mediator just drifting back just to give some extra support. Plenty of time being taken, setting up the wall. Looks like Jarre over it, as well as Chaga. And it's right into the wall. Referee says no issues, and now Chapura is going to chase after it. It's him and the goalkeeper. He gets there first. But he comes down without the ball. Unfortunately, it was one-on-one. That's a tough play there for the goalkeeper and the center forward to go at it like that. And Chapura almost had a wide open goal. Long ball played forward. Right to Kamal Dean. Now to the substitute, Autry. Autry brings it forward. Intercepted by Kennard. Fogel will chase it down. Won't be able to get there, and it'll be a throw in for the Battle Lions. Lions there, shielding it for Balog. Balog plays it wide. Just kept in play, and the Battle Lions have numbers. They can press their advantage. Could this be the 5th goal? Played wide to Kennard. Kennard settles it. Looking, dribbles in. Still on it. Now it's played to Malden. Cinelli now with the ball, played wide. Surveying, cross comes in. Chapura stretched for it, couldn't quite get there. Mediatur will attempt to clear it. Rubach plays it forward. Autry now playing it wide. Miller, the center back, with the ball. Oh, good interception there by Kamaldeen, and a good recovery there from Mobile. Nearly got away for them. Kennard there wins the ball. Kamaldeen takes it. Kamaldeen plays him through. There go the Battle Lions. Could this be 5? No, a one-handed save by Chabot. That was number 7, Bennett Mitchell, who was through on goal, but a strong one-handed save from the goalkeeper denies Bennett Mitchell his first goal of the season. But an excellent counterattack there from the Battle Lions to recover as we're now in the 90th minute. Tallahassee taking their time on the corner. No need to rush this. The game at this point is well and truly won. No short options. This will be played into the box. Get one of these substitutes a goal. It's played long, but back into the middle. And a strike forward. It's it's a double save from Chabot. The first shot came from Daunt, and then Kennard was there on the rebound, but a good double save there from the Azalea goalkeeper. Throw in Battle Lions after the clearance. And looks like a foul throw there. Mobile will now take it forward as we're into stoppage time. Haven't been given an indication yet how many minutes. Not that it matters too much to the Battle Lions, as, like we've said, it's the game is well and truly won at this point. Ooh, goodness. That's surely a yellow card. Almost took out his own player on that one. That was the goal scorer, Almondale. Fourth yellow card of the contest, excuse me. 3 for Mobile, 1 for Tallahassee. It's the Battle Lions. Kope taking the free kick, played forward to Kamaldeen. Kamaldeen plays it back to Lions as we get word that there are 3 minutes of stoppage time. We're already into the 2nd minute, so not much longer to go in this opening game of the season for the Battle Lions. Mitchell contesting it, chasing it down with Daunt. Daunt now has it, crosses it in the box. Miller there to recover it, and he will clear it forward. Good header there from Lions. Rubach trying to make something happen. There's a turnover. Tallahassee has it. Chapura just playing with it. There's Kennard. Some fancy footwork. Now Chapura's on it. Plays it wide to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Chapura. Oh, it was just behind him. Ooh, strong challenge there from Chapura. Referee plays advantage. Some strong tackles late in this contest from both sides. In with a 3-goal advantage and only stoppage time to go. And there's another one. Well, you got to give the players credit. They're playing hard for 90 minutes. That's what you like to see. Lions chasing this down against Almondale. Slide tackle. What is the call from the referee? No signal yet. And he signals for a late corner for Mobile. Into the 93rd minute now. About 40 seconds left in the contest. Mobile arguing for a penalty, but the referee is saying there will be no penalty. Go to the corner, take your corner. Fernandez still pleading his case. Referee still explaining that he will not be moved. Jare goes to take the corner. Raises his hand into the air. Ball is played into the box, and it goes over everyone. Can they chase it down before it goes out? No, it will go out for a deep Tallahassee throw. And the referee blows the whistle 3 times, and that brings us to the end of the game. A resounding 4-1 victory for the Battle Lions here on opening night. The crowd gives a rousing round of applause to their home team. So that was 4-1. The goals, 3 of them came in the first half for the Battle Lions. The first from Joe Warren. It was a long ball played forward and knocked down. Warren was there to capitalize and put it in the back of the net. Then the second one, a corner that Diego Sanchez converted, and the third just before the half came in from Braden Paul, a great bit of individual skill. Then shortly after the second half began came the fourth goal, again from Braden Paul, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, expertly put away. There was a goal almost immediately from Mobile. They showed fight throughout from Salman Almondeel as he made it 4-1, and then that was the end of the scoring, but not the end of the chances. Tallahassee brought in their substitutes, and they had an excellent showing. It's good to see for Coach Joel that, if you have injuries or, you need to go to the bench, you've got some good quality players out there for the Battle Lions tonight. Again, we want to encourage you to volunteer with our team. Players going out to thank the referees. Good sporting show. Some of the Tallahassee players returning to the bench getting another round of applause from the fans. Love the home support. And, that home support, we need a good experience here at Gene Cox Stadium, and you can help that by coming to the games. And, again, we encourage you come to the games and also listen to us here on YouTube. But another way you can help is to volunteer your time, working concessions, taking tickets, all that good stuff. We want to have your support. Again, don't forget about our summer camps. They're open to anyone, any younger listeners, that is. I don't think it's for adults. I think it's just for the kids. So we encourage you to go to our website and look at that. And if you're a member, not only you get to support your local team, you get tickets to these games, and you get a discount, I tell you, on the summer camps. We also want to thank our sponsors, Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, Visit Tallahassee, Rambana and Ricci Immigration Attorneys, Proof Brewing Company, Tally Mac Shack, Grova Creative, The Southern Group, Redfield Medical Direction, JRA Architect, Marquee Software Development, Lucky Goat Coffee, Bannerman Landscape, Addition Financial Credit Union, and Lindsay Pearson Realty. We'll now give you kind of a quick summary of the game. Both teams were kind of content to play the ball defensively in their own half and then look for long balls over the top. But even with those similar strategies, Tallahassee throughout the game was the better team. They were playing a little higher line, putting the Mobile defense under a little bit more pressure. And what that did, it created a little bit more space in the midfield that Joe Warren took advantage of when the long ball was knocked down. And he was there to capitalize in that open space for Tallahassee's first goal. Also by, putting on that extra pressure, it forced a corner kick that Tallahassee then converted. At that point, the game's getting a little bit more stretched. Space in behind that Braden Paul took advantage of with that long one-on-one with the goalkeeper. That was the fourth goal. The third goal also from Braden Paul. He scores so much it confuses the announcers. But yeah, the third goal, it was a similar thing though. Mobile, they're feeling flustered. You're down 2 goals and just a misplay there from the defender. Braden Paul picks it up, still shields off the defenders and converts it expertly into the top corner. That's the third goal before halftime. And again, like I was just saying, that fourth goal, you get that long ball. He still has to shield the defender off and control it for 30 yards, look up, pick his spot in the goal, and get the fourth one. So just, you can really see how the strategy that Tallahassee employed and the quality of the players and the coaching staff really came through and how they scored each of their goals. Again, Mobile did get that consolation goal from Salman Almondeel. But Tallahassee at that point, they had that 4-goal lead. They could take their foot off the gas a little bit, rest the legs for later games to come. You don't want to get injured in a game you win 4-1. But Mobile, to their credit, they fought back. But then, Coach Joel smartly brought in some fresh legs, guys that want to prove themselves. Coach, I want to be in the starting lineup. I want to come into this game a little bit earlier. And those guys showed a lot of good fight. Almost had a fifth and maybe a sixth goal from some of those bench players out there who came in and played excellently, kind of put Mobile back under pressure. And at that point, any possible hope that Mobile had of getting a point from this game was over. So as we talked about a little bit during the broadcast, this win takes Tallahassee to the top of the East Division with 3 valuable points. Mobile will be in last place in the West Division, but again, not every team has played yet, so those standings will change quickly as games continue to happen. We want to remind you, Battle Line fans, the next game will be May 27th. It will be an away game over in Panama City. They will be at PSC, Panama City Beach FC. Then they will be away on May 30th in Mobile, Alabama against AFC Mobile. That game May 30th. But then the Battle Lions, June 3rd. June 3rd, everybody. Put it on your calendar. That is the next home game against PSC, Panama City Beach FC. So, like I said, put it on your calendar. Be here at Gene Cox Stadium. Have us on YouTube. We will be back for that game. Andrew Jupe will be back for that game. We're excited to have the voice of Tallahassee soccer back with us on June 3rd. It's a Wednesday. So we look forward to seeing you then. Well, that will wrap things up for us here at Gene Cox Stadium. For our cameraman, James Ward, and our producer, Natalie Everett, this is Ben Grubbs. We thank you for joining us this evening, and we hope you'll join us again on June 3rd. Good night, everybody.